Hello, my friends. It is me, Dr. Janet Roark. I'm a veterinarian in Central Texas, for those of you that don't know me, and I live out in the country, so my signal is not always the greatest on these. And I am trying really hard to get better internet so that I can do these on a more regular basis without all the pixelation and without all of the internet going in and out and all of that stuff. So I'm really sorry, you guys, if this is not the greatest stream. But I'm here to answer your questions every Sunday night at 7 p.m. Central Time. So if you are hopping on, please let me know where you're from, what essential oil you're using today, and what questions you might have. So, some pretty exciting news. We on Friday in the membership group. So, we have a Facebook membership group that is a Facebook group and also a membership portal on the Essential Oil Vet website that has all the content in it. And so, if you don't like to be on Facebook, you can always do the membership portal. But I do monthly webinars in there. And this month, just this last Friday, I did one on essential oils and essential oils for anxiety in animals. And it was so good, you guys, so good. We covered a lot of different oils, a lot of reasons for anxiety, a lot of solutions for anxiety. And we're just seeing a lot more of it these days because of the pandemic and because, a lot of us got COVID puppies or kittens. And we absolutely love them. I have one myself. My Violet puppy is a COVID puppy. So she was actually born during the freeze that we had, the snowpocalypse in Texas last year. And I can't believe she's going to be almost a year old soon. So, and I'm actually waiting on her DNA test from Embark. I just posted about Miles's Embark DNA and genetic disease predisposition testing that I did. And it was so good. It was really surprising. I did not expect it. I thought he was going to we got him from a lab rescue here in Austin. And so I thought he was going to have some lab. They were pretty sure that the mom had some lab in her. So I was like, well, he's definitely got pit bull. So pit bull, lab, maybe some boxer because he really likes to bark and jump and he's really hyper. Maybe some pug or some beagle. Those were kind of what we were thinking because he's really like, he kind of has this hound howly whiny thing that beagles do. So we got his results back today and he is mostly pit bull, but he's also got a large amount of Chihuahua in him and he's like a 35-pound dog. So it never crossed my mind that he would have that much Chihuahua. He's also got German wire hair or German short-haired pointer in him. And then he's 8% what they call super mutt, which is a whole lot of other stuff. Basically, his parents were mixed breeds too. So I'm like, he is a true Texas mutt, being mostly pit bull and Chihuahua and some super mutt in there. Totally makes sense. I still love him to death. I keep calling him my Chihuahua dog now, and he's like, "What are you talking about?" So it's been really fun to do that. Really fun. And I can't wait to get Violet's back because I really have no idea with her. I think she's probably got some rat terrier and some Chihuahua in there, but who knows? All right. So if you have questions, go ahead and pop them in the chat. I will see those. Kim says you love the webinar. Thank you for saying that, Kim. I had so much fun doing that one. And in February, we're going to do one on allergies, essential oils for allergies in animals. And it's going to be so good. So if you want to join the membership group, be sure to do that before then. You can watch the anxiety one. So I'll just put the link down at the bottom, essentialoilvet.com/members to join the membership group. It's very low cost. And if you're like, well, I don't want to join a membership, don't think of it like that. Think of it as like you're joining to watch the webinar because the webinars are usually $37. You can get a whole month of membership for $27 and just don't click the auto renew and it will not auto renew you. You'll just be in there for a month. You'll get the webinar. It'll be like you just paid for the webinar. So definitely don't let the name membership dissuade you at all. That's kind of silly. So okay, let's see. Donna has a question. So ideas for eye health to apply around the eye of a Shih Tzu. Lost one eye due to eye issues. It depends on the eye issue, but in general, I really like very diluted helichrysum around the eye orbit. Remember, we never want to put oils in the eye or too close to the eye where it could get in the eye. And Shih Tzus just have those like kind of bug eyes anyways that kind of pop out, so they're really prone to getting ulcers and injuries and things like that just because of their conformation. But if you put it around the orbit, so the bony part of the eye around the, even if it's just the top part of the where you can feel the bone, helichrysum, diluted helichrysum or diluted anti-aging blend is also really good. So Lois Ann, Shanghai, wow. Ni hao. I just moved recently. Cat won't use her litter box now. Any oil suggestions? So your kitty's probably very stressed out. So I would diffuse some grounding blend, some grounding oils, some calming oils, maybe some lavender or roaming chamomile, and just diffuse them. And then just put the litter box, maybe get 2 or 3 litter boxes and change the substrate. Try different substrates to see if she likes a little more sandy feel more or a little more gravelly feel more, or the crystals. So try different ones to see if that will entice her into it. And then make sure that the sides of the litter box aren't too high. Some cats really don't like to climb into a litter box, especially if they're older. They can it can be hard on their joints. So make sure that you have a lower. One of the options is a lower one that they can climb into easy. Oh, some people from Michigan. I love my Michigan friends. Yay. Oh, here we go. Melanie, oils for joint pain for a cat. So I really like, there's a few things that you can try. You can try a glucosamine supplement, which I highly recommend, the New Joint DS from New Vet. You can actually, it says it's for dogs, but you can absolutely use it for cats as well. So newvet.com, their New Joint, NUJOINT. Is that supplement, and then use codes 27702 for that. And then for pain in joints with cats, I also like frankincense and copaiba and dilute to 1%. So 1 or 2 drops in a 10 milliliter roller bottle, topped off with a carrier oil is a great way to go. And then also 1 or 2 drops of our massage blend, which is also very good for cats. Just making sure that it is diluted in that 10 milliliter roller bottle for a kitty cat. So you want to dilute it quite a bit for kitties, and they do really well with those particular oils. So very good question. Renee says, thanks for the anxiety webinar. Lots of new people signing up for that one. It was so good. Thank you so much, Jan. Oh my goodness. Yes, Kathleen says, yay, essential oils for allergies. Yes, it is not, we're not just going to be talking about essential oils though, because allergies are a multimodal approach. You have to approach it from a multimodal approach. And then Sarah, to join the membership group, you just go to essentialoilvet.com/members. I can't wait to see you in there. Our Q&A tonight, which started at 6 p.m. Central Time, went for almost an hour. We had so many questions, and they were all so good. And I'm just in there until all the questions are answered. And then it's on a Zoom, so you can hop on with me and ask the question, or you can watch the replay, which is posted both on the membership portal and in the membership group. So we have an awesome team that helps with that as well. Let's see. Renee says, I will have some questions when I can go back and relook at the slides and notes. Yep. And you can always rewatch those, which is awesome. Thank you, Deborah. There's the link to get on the membership group, essentialoilvet.com/members. Deborah Robinson, my amazing friend, very good friend of mine, and teammate. She's on my team. She is one of the membership managers and customer service expert. And she helps me. She's my teaching associate for the animal aromatherapy specialist certification. She is one of my right-hand women, and I absolutely adore her. She's never allowed to quit. So she gets paid very well too, guys. She's not just doing it as my friend. She gets paid pretty well too. And thank you. Eleanor says the webinars alone are well worth the membership price. Value info saved in the guides. Renee also says membership is so worth the money. It's hardly any money. I keep it very, very low cost for you guys because I know how many animals it can help. So I really encourage you to join. It is so worth it. And even if you just can stay for the month, like I said, I understand being on a budget. Trust me, I remember when I had negative money in my account every 2 weeks. I had was overdrawn on my account for many, many years. And I'm like, that it's hard. I know how hard it is. I truly know how hard it is. And even as a veterinarian, it was overdrawn a lot. And it sucks. It sucks. I don't know what else to say it. But so I do try to keep that as low cost as possible. But I do have tech that I have to pay for and employees I have to pay because it is a lot of work to run that membership, and we have the website that we have to keep going, and but we make it as awesome as possible and we keep it as low cost as possible. I do not plan on raising the prices of those anytime soon. So yes. Oh, Regina says yes, we need the allergy one right now. Okay, so exciting. Oh my goodness. Oh, so Charlene, here we go. So Charlene said, love the anxiety webinar. My dog's ear is red and he's been shaking his head. His ear is clean but inflamed. What can I use to help him? So whenever that happens, I wish I had a cotton ball right here, but I don't. Get a cotton ball. And what you can do is you can put some diluted lavender on there, some diluted basil. You can even do Roman chamomile or frankincense or copaiba or any combination of those, whichever ones you know your dog likes. And then so just dilute it out with some carrier oil, put a drop or two of that in there, and then swipe it around on the inside of the ear where you can see it. Just make sure it doesn't drip. So make sure it's on a cotton ball, that it's not to the point where it's saturated, where it's going to be dripping, and just like wipe it around the inside of the ear where you can see it. And that is going to cool things off very quickly for that dog. You can also use aloe vera juice to cool that redness down as well. Anne says, I love to diffuse citrus oils on OnGuard this time of year. Are they okay to diffuse around my puppy? Yes, absolutely. As long as she can get up and leave the room. So she's able to get up and leave. But do you think she knows enough to get up and leave the room? Yes, if it's too much for her, she will absolutely leave. Just make sure you're using a water-based diffuser, and it's you're sticking to 3 to 4 drops in your diffuser at a time. Don't do too much more than that, because then it can get really overwhelming for their sensitive little systems. So, and leave the room door open. As long as that is open, that's going to be ventilated enough for them to get enough fresh air if they need to. Let's see. We'll do one more question here. Oh, here we go. So Lois Ann says, please post the link for oil safety for cats. So it's not just cats, it's all animals, but we do talk about cats on multiple pages on that one. There is a cats page only, and then the myth busting is a lot of cats. That's a free safety PDF for everyone. So please, if you haven't downloaded this yet, go get it. It's essentialoilvet.com/pet safety. PETSAFETY. Essentialoilvet.com/pet safety. So that is the link to go get the free safety guide. You'll get on my email list, but you can unsubscribe to that anytime if you're like, Dr. Roark, you email me too much. I try to keep it to only once or twice a week, you guys. Or to tell you about really cool things we have going on. And I keep it super relevant and try to post recipes every week to you guys, and stuff that you will actually use, because I know it's super annoying when people just send you a million emails and there's nothing useful in it. So I like to make sure there's useful things in there. I check every single email that does go out. So, and a lot of them I write myself. So you guys, not all of them. I have somebody helping me with that now. But the person that helps me with my emails is my sister, and so she knows me very, very well, probably better than anyone else on the planet. And she is really good about making sure that you guys get some incredible value once you're on the email list. But you can always unsubscribe if you don't want to be. I get that. It won't hurt my feelings very much. I probably won't even know about it, to be honest. But grab that pet safety PDF, because you can get that anytime. It's 17 pages. It's beautiful. We worked really hard on it, and it is super helpful for all things essential oil and pets when it comes to safety. So awesome, you guys. All right, that is actually all the time I have for tonight. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it's 7:15 already. But I love you, and I hope to see you in the membership group soon. Download the pet safety guide. Don't be afraid to use essential oils with your animals. If you have an animal with anxiety and you missed the webinar in the membership group, please join just to watch the webinar. It's 100% worth it. And this next month in February, we're going to have an on allergies, and it's going to be really good. So I will see you guys next week. Even if you don't join the membership group, that's okay. I'll be here every Sunday at 7 p.m. Central Time. I'm here to answer your questions, and I will see you next week. Bye.